Justin Sports Network is on the air. Yeah, I'm singing along. I'm feeling good. Thanks for joining me here for Game 10 of Justin Sports Network coverage of the Phoenix Suns and Tecmo Super NBA for the Super Nintendo. I'm Justin Leeper. And Mark West is not going to let them score before I get my full introduction, especially for how fast I tried to get that out. So thank you, Mark West. So yes, this is Game 10. And for some reason, this is Game 10 Part 4, if I'm being honest with you, because I recorded one a while ago and I didn't think it was very funny. So I'm re-recording one. And then I tried recording this game twice already today. And for some reason, my phone did not want to record. Did not want to keep recording. So let's hope it goes through this time. And then it's... Ooh, Poo-Poo Perry stops a little short, but gets it in there on a 5-footer. Scott Skiles putting it down, bringing it down court to John Turner, who I couldn't pick out of a two-man lineup. And Scott Skiles. Now, Skiles, that's a cool name, but you know it'd be cooler, because you put 2 T's in his name, and you know what you got? Skittles. So we're going to call him Scott Skittles from now on. Out of bounds to the Suns or from the Suns? From the Suns. That was not very clearly noted, if I'm being honest with you, because normally you'd say out of bounds to the Suns or out of bounds to the Magic. But maybe that's just the way the Japanese... You know, Japan, the language works a little different. Now Tom Chambers with a nice dunk. So sometimes it may seem a little backwards. So we know that this is developed by Tecmo, a Japanese company who happens to hate Jeff Hornacek. Stanley Roberts with the hook shot in there. Stanley Roberts, I remember having a basketball card of Stanley Roberts, and he looked a little bit like Shaq. But however, Shaq, he is no Shaq for one, and also Shaq is not in this game. I don't think he was in the league yet, unfortunately. So anybody who's hoping to see Shaq in here, you're going to have to deal with Stanley Roberts. Kevin Johnson, he's been foul happy lately. But he's happy in other ways too. I don't want to say that he's just foul happy. John Turner with the miss. Kicking it down to Marley. Tom Chambers again with a cutscene dunk. I like it. There we go, Tommy C. Tommy C's been a little Tommy Q, is in Tommy Quiet lately, but maybe he'll have a big game here. Nick Anderson, though. Nick Anderson, probably the best player on that team. I remember him. Poo-poo dunk by Tim Perry, though. Keeps the good guys up by 7. And Skittles gets it poked away. Tim Perry yet again decides to lay it in this time, looking all point guardy. Because, of course, I can't tell Tim Perry from Kevin Johnson in this game. Everybody looks the darn same. Nice hook shot by Roberts there. Roberts getting his name called quite a few times, but Tim Perry double pumps it in. Now that would have been Dan Marley normally, but offensive foul. I didn't even control KJ before that. That was strange. But I put Tim Perry in the starting line. Oops, in the starting lineup. That means I take out Jeff Hornacek, and Dan Marley goes to, It's so easy to shoot accidentally after a steal. It's just so easy. Tim Perry, wow, just doing work. But he has to prove himself at small forward for me to keep him in because, like I said, Marley is very quiet at shooting guard. Poked away by Skittles, but KJ gets it back. Over to Marley, being guarded by Nick Anderson, but he puts it in. So I'm not going to tell you what happened in those other 2 games I tried to record today. One of them got pretty far, actually. Past halftime. Okay, I will tell you. I was kicking the crap. I was kicking the crap out of the Magic. And then the second time I played and realized that I wasn't recording, and now I'm still recording, so that's good. It was a very tight game. Now here it's a little. I'm not whooping them, but it's not super competitive yet. And I say yet because anything can happen in Tecmo Super NBA. Skittles brings it up court, kicks it out. John Turner in the lane. John Turner. Now, we should really start having a generic name contest, and John Turner would get pretty far. Tom Chambers takes that big pass, and Tomahawk slams it in. And Skittles kicks it out to Sean Higgins, who gets blocked. And this time I didn't throw up an accidental three-pointer. And because of that, Mark West rewards me with a double pump jam. Oh. Stanley Roberts, nope. We're not going to let you do that. Mark West is not going to have that. You got to make your points at the free throw stripe, brother. Look how far back he stands from the free throw stripe. Watch his foot when he lands, too. That was kind of weird. And he misses both because I'm talking smack about his form. Ooh, KJ, ugh. I got to have him stay in there, man. He is not, I don't have any viable options for him at point guard. No alternatives there. I could bring in, Jeff Hornacek, point guard. What would that be like? It's an experiment I want to try, but I don't want to risk taking KJ out. We'll wait to see if he gets more fouls. Marley with the rebound. Marley kicks it up to Chambers. Chambers looking for a cutscene dunk, but no, he just gets a simple but very pretty tomahawk slam. Skittles up to Higgins. Higgins misses it. They're really shooting like their shot clock is about 7 seconds as opposed to the actual 24 seconds. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Chambers up to KJ. KJ gets it stripped. But Mark West almost steps out of bounds. But he dilly-dallies over to a hook shot for two. Roberts again. Nope. I'm telling you, man, don't bring that stuff in here. Though Mark West with 3 fouls as well. We're not even at halftime yet. Will that be the narrative of the game? Foul trouble. And Stanley Roberts this time makes them both. He realizes they're playing Hack-a-Stanley, so he's got to make those shots. Poo-Poo Perry with the dunk. Yeah. Oh, John Turner. Now I'm not gonna foul John Turner. I'm not gonna do it, but I am gonna do this. Double pump slam, Mark West. I really want to cough right now and clear my throat, but that would be annoying, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna try and swallow really hard. Tim Perry, poo-poo dunk. Thank you, Tim Perry. Thank you for your service. You're pretty good. You're pretty good at small forward. I appreciate it. Tim Perry again, but he's... Oh, he makes it all the way, man. Sean Higgins must really suck. Because Tim Perry is not too fast. And not a good ball handler. KJ stays calm the whole time. Because you know what? KJ is always where he needs to be. You know, Visa is everywhere you want to be. KJ is everywhere he needs to be. Going to Chambers. Chambers up. Still makes it even though a Turner got in his face. I'm glad to see Tom Chambers getting some offensive production because he's been a little quiet lately. All right. Here we go. Couple seconds. That was not the shot we wanted. But we go into halftime with the lead anyway. 48-29. Orlando Magic down big in the first half. But they're shooting 52%. Not too shabby. But the Suns, 80. Anytime I'm shooting above 80%, it's a good deal. And I shouldn't have taken those 3 threes, but what are you going to do? 9 rebounds, 5 steals. All right. And the beautiful, identical nantuplets of the Orlando Magic cheerleaders rolling those hips. And let's see her. Hello. Okay. Third quarter. Third quarter to Mark West. Double pumps it. I want to look at stats, but you probably find me looking at stats boring. So I'll not look at stats yet. But Mark West, just workman-like. Just the best workman. Ooh, backcourt. It's tough. When you get steals, they give you the ball right away, and you have to really quickly adjust. And I'm not a good coach. I'm not that great of a player, so that happens. So don't let these high scores fool you. There's no difficulty option in this game, which is very strange. Mark West making it look not difficult at all. And then he goes for a steal. All right, Tim Perry with the rebound. Tim Perry kicks it up to Marley. Marley back to Perry. Perry with the cut. Perry with a short shot, and it goes in. That shows that there's no bad blood between those two. Because really, when Tim Perry comes in at small forward, Marley takes a back seat to the back court. Nick Anderson pushes him to the ground. Ouch. Keep it clean there, Anderson. Whoa! I've never seen a cutscene from it. He was out of the paint there. That shows just what respect the game makers have for Mr. Mark West. Oh, KJ. I think I was feeling that. You know, I held that one for a little longer than I would otherwise. And I got rewarded with the cutscene dunk. Or the cutscene three-pointer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we going to see it again? We shouldn't. Don't do it. Oh, he gets it poked away by Skittles. Oh, Skittles with a sweet layup. Mark West, though, taking it back to the old school because he's an old fool. Who's so cool? Say, whoop, Mark West. There he is. Whoop, Mark West. They tried to get Stanley Roberts, but it didn't happen. KJ with steal. KJ. Anytime I think three-pointer with him, then Skittles comes and strips the ball. Oh. All right, Tommy C with the cutscene dunk. Like it. And it's a 30-point lead right now. And there, Tom Chambers with a drive-by steal. Pretty hook. Didn't go in, so it's not that pretty. Skittles poked away by KJ. KJ with the layup. KJ heating up. You know, I'd do a lot better if I wasn't. That's the thing about the steal happy game, but once you get possession, it's really hard to adjust. Nick Anderson, though, had no problem adjusting after that steal. Oh, gives it up to Skittles right there. But he can't make it happen. That's ketchup AI for you. Higgins. All right. See, it's... okay. All right. Yep. Chambers. There you go. Thanks, guys. And we're going to... unless something crazy happens here, we're going to go into the fourth quarter with a tremendous lead. Tom Chambers all the way. Yeah, baby. Tomahawk jam. Tom Chambers with a good game today. Oh, Stanley Roberts. He probably should have taken that. Oh, but a nice block there by, I think, Thunder Dan. All right, fourth quarter, folks. And Sean Higgins with the poo-poo dunk. Playing for pride yet again, this team. Oh, Tom Chambers could have kicked it to Mark West, but he said, I want a cutscene dunk, big man. And the big man said, you do you. I'll just sit here and block shots all day. Tom Chambers with it again. Is Tom Chambers going to have a game of the... oh, double back-to-back cutscene dunks by Tommy C. My goodness. Did you Tommy see that? All right, but Mark West is going to get his. Mark West is going to get his. Double pumps it in. It's amazing that the center of my team, who is actually a backup center, according to the lineup, is able to do this coast-to-coast business. Chambers... nice. But we're nearing a 40-point lead here. In fact, Kevin Johnson, with his fourth foul, pushes Stanley Roberts instead of letting him get an easy shot. And it's amazing that we're having this kind of offensive production. Ooh, fifth foul on KJ. Oh no. Kyotsukete yo, as we say in Japanese. That we're having this kind of offensive production with no three-point shooting. KJ had 1 3, but come on. I think I'm 1 for 5 from threes. Nick Anderson, though. If anybody's going to get him back rolling, it's Nick Anderson. But he's not. KJ, don't foul. Tim Perry. Whoa, KJ just zipping over to the paint for 2. Skittles, he looked tired there. And that's true. We haven't. There's been no timeouts called this Oh, what are you doing, Mark West? He's trying to go coast to coast without having the ball. Nick Anderson, now, oof, inbound and go. And it's going to be rough to get a 40-point lead here. Tim Perry was very close to an offensive foul there, which is why I made that very strange noise, which I apologize for immediately. KJ, nice, just goes right past Skittles, all right. But you got to be careful. We got some dudes in foul trouble. Nice. Oh, Stanley Roberts thought he had a clear path, but he was resilient. He kept it. All right, Mark West. Come on, baby, double pump. The safest shot in sports. The most sure thing is a Mark West double pump jam. Poo-Poo Perry with the block. Oh, no. But Mark West gives it right back to them. Oh, but they're taking him right back. KJ, don't be fouling. Don't be fouling, KJ. All right, there we go, Mark West. Let's get this a 40-point lead right now. Yeah, 41 points. 43 points now. Okay, we had 40 already. I did not notice that. Oh, oof, steal. We got, too bad we can't keep track of steals on here. It's only the top 18 in the league or whatever get mentioned for steals. And Nick Anderson does the same thing to us that he did last time. We should have known better. Dan Marley, who's quiet at shooting guard. And that's the risk we take, putting him at shooting guard. Well, but he'll make that. All right. And Nick Anderson with a meaningless shot. And Dan Marley, sure, take that. I mean, that'll be just one less three we make for the day. But that is the end of the game with the Phoenix Suns 91, the Orlando Magic 50. A 41-point win for the Suns, who shoot nigh on... If I wouldn't have taken that last second full court heave, would have been shooting 85%, so I feel kind of bad about that. But 45 for 53. 5 of their 8 misses were from the three-point line, where they shot a paltry 16%. The Magic kind of pooped the bed, poo-pooed the bed in the second half. But, man, 12 blocks, 17 rebounds, 11 steals, big numbers. Let's go to the individual stats. Nick Anderson, 14. Ooh, Jeff Turner, poor health. Oh, no, I've been calling him John Turner this whole time. My apologies, Mr. Turner. Your name is 2% less generic than if we went John Turner. Stanley Roberts, 9 points. Skittles didn't do a darn thing. He was giving the ball up too much. Probably should have been a little more selfish. What are you going to do? Now let's see the good guys. Dan Marley, only 6 points. Tim Poo-Poo Perry with 16 points. Tom Chambers with 26 points. Also Mark West with 26 points. Both of them 13 of 14. Amazing. And then KJ, the point guard, shooting 8 of 11 for 17 points. Good job by all around. Sorry, Marley. Tim Perry, still got a conundrum there. But that's my problem, not your problem. Your problem is watching me and enjoying yourself. And I'm glad you watched. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And this has been Game 10. Will there be a Game 11? We'll see. But for now, I'm Justin Leeper, and I'll see you on the court. Bye-bye.